Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome back to episode 19
Yeah.
of Hate Your Guts. We're almost to 20. We should also shout out the comment that was left on our YouTube.
Our very first comment, you guys.
This is a big deal. We had like kind of a weird random influx of YouTube views on this one singular video because they usually don't get very many. This one had like 500, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot for us. And someone that we don't know left a comment. Michaela.
Love you.
We love you. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's crazy because we don't promote YouTube at all.
We don't. We're really bad at it.
Also, didn't we get like 5 shares from that?
Yeah. Which, please tell me you're being nice.
Whoever's hates sharing our video,
Keep doing
thank
it.
you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Moral of the story is please comment to us.
Yeah, and we commented back, and until we are big enough to where we cannot feasibly shout out commenters anymore, we will not. But until then, you will get a shout out in the pod. Thank you. Thanks for your time. It's been a minute since we've like
You
done
didn't see
anything.
us last week.
Yeah, we were busy last week. So we kind of just want to do a little recap episode on how we've all been because our last few episodes have been pretty topic heavy. So yeah, anyone have any pits or peaks they want to discuss?
My life has been one big pit, it feels.
Oh no.
No, it's just like, it's that time of the year where I don't have any money.
Yeah, we say that every episode.
It really is. Like, fall is like, I feel like every time I step out the door, it's like, there goes $20.
No,
just
literally.
flying out of my wallet.
It's true.
It's the holidays. We start doing more things. Maybe the mania comes back a little and I want to go out more. It happens.
Yeah. There's Halloween, our birthday.
Yeah.
There's Christmas, and then just like if you want to do literally anything else. Yeah, I just paid $60 to get my smog check today, which you should just believe me. It passed. Like, why do I have to pay money for that to attend to the DMV? Just believe me.
Yeah, your car's not even that old.
It's not old. It's 2014. That's like bastards. That was the cheapest I could find too.
Crazy.
Terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah. No gifts from me and Ethan until after the wedding. The gift is my friendship. You're welcome.
The gift is your presence.
Love you.
So true.
Yeah. Me and my roommates are going to do, instead of us getting gifts for each other, we're just going to get a couch. We're all going to pitch in and get a new couch.
That's smart.
Yeah. No, that's a good gift for everybody.
So
That makes sense. I
It's
feel
exciting.
like doing a craft together could be a gift, or like making food for one another.
We can make my wedding flowers together.
The way I'm so down.
I'm so
like, that sounds
excited for
fun.
that. Yeah.
That's everyone's gift.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
The
stained
gift
glass.
It's free labor.
Yeah. I think we should all make stained glass so we can fill up these windows.
Personally, I
nice.
agree.
There's like little paint thing. You just like let it dry and it becomes like a little sticker.
Yeah.
down.
In our apartment, we have these 2 huge, ginormous windows where anyone can look in. So we should put stained glass on them.
Yeah. Because
Um,
you can see how many fingers you're holding up from across the street.
Yeah, when I had blue highlights in my hair, my boyfriend at the time that I was living with would tell me, like, I can see your highlights from the window. Like, that's how well you can see in through the fucking window. We were watching X one time, you, me, and Ethan. I think you were there, but you weren't, like, into
There.
it. But I didn't realize until, like, the movie was over. Door was wide open, mind you. Anyone in the complex could have heard what we were listening to, what we were watching, and it looked like porn.
Yeah, and you can definitely hear if you're right outside our window or even
Mhm.
a little bit further down, because one time there was a car accident out front and me and my friend Izzy were up here and we were like giggling at the fucking window because we were like, like, and it wasn't funny because Gemini's car did get hit that night. But literally Ethan came up later and he's like, dude, the cops could hear everything you were saying. And I was like, oops.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend, we found out after the fact, but he was constantly having car issues. We didn't realize that he was like holding Moldavite on him, and it was just like in the trunk of his car. And it was like, why does his car keep getting hit?
3
Bitch,
accidents.
that's why. 3 accidents and like
2 hit and runs.
Yeah,
No, all 3 were hit and runs.
I think so.
Oh my God, yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking of that, just like how everything in this apartment is shit and you can hear everything. The other night, I could hear the fucking through the wall. They're doing transgender like they're doing transgender surgery on illegal aliens in prison.
We were watching it. Oh, it must have been Ethan.
It was like 1 a.m.
It was definitely Ethan.
But it
Yeah.
was loud as shit. I was like, I can hear that so clearly. I've never heard like what you were watching before like that.
I've never heard what you're watching. Thank God for that one wall.
Mm. Also, I'm really sick if you guys can't notice. I'm very phlegmy right now. Apologies. If you are watching the YouTube and you see me picking my nose, please mind your business.
Yeah, I've been sleeping with the windows open, so I'm not feeling the greatest right now because it gets really cold at night.
Mhm.
I
I think I just like, I haven't really, I guess my immune system just fluctuates when the seasons change pretty rapidly. Like it was really hot last week and now it's normal, but it like messes with my immune system.
And you're back in school, so like you're around more people.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
So true. So true.
Well, the weather being cooler is my peak. I'm very grateful for it. I'm lighting candles. I'm cooking again.
That's so real.
We made pozole the other day. It
Yum.
was awesome. Well, Cassie's grandma made pozole. Period. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Lovely.
thinking? I feel like when it comes to pozole or fideo or caldo de pollo or other Mexican soups, I don't understand why they're not jarred. Like, why can't I buy that at the grocery store? Like Campbell's or something.
I feel like it's
The meat would go
texture.
bad.
But there's chicken in those ones. There's like little chicken chunks.
It's not
in the
good
cans.
chicken, you know?
No, but like you could do it. You make it happen. Like something quick.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I feel like the
Maybe it's too acidic.
hominy would like dissolve.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we could do something. Someone out there has to create some science and make some magic happen.
It's probably out there, but it's probably like not widely carried because people probably hate it compared to like homemade pozole.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, homemade chicken noodle is always better than canned. But like, I'll buy the canned stuff if I'm sick.
I think El Pollo Loco has pozole.
Do they? Interesting.
They have
I know they have chicken tortilla soup.
chicken tortilla soup, and
that
that's like
one's-
only fine.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
I think they have pozole because I think I got it once.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Period. Okay. Now I know.
Yes, the weather.
The weather's lovely.
What about you? Do you have any updates?
I'm just hella busy right now with work and school. My schedule's all fucked up because I was going to get added to this class, but they didn't have any availabilities, so I got dropped from it. So I had to meet with an advisor, and I had to add like a specific set of classes that were available to me. So I added one that worked best with my schedule. So I would have had class Monday, Wednesday. And then I was like, hey, are you sure that this works for my schedule? And this is going to qualify me to graduate on time. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. Even though the degree planner says it's not, it's fine. And I was like, okay, I'm believing you. Sign up for that class. I kept checking my degree planner. I emailed him back and he didn't answer me for a few days, but I was just sort of like, hey, just triple checking. This class is fine, right? Even though the degree planner says it's not. And then he was like, no, actually, you have to sign up for this other class. And I couldn't because I had a hold on my account. So I had to pay like $2,400 up front that I didn't have.
Tough.
Yeah, to be able to enroll in this class. And now my schedule's all fucked up. And some days I have class and work. Like tomorrow I work 5 a.m. and then I'm out of work at 1 and then I have class 2 to 3.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And then I have plans after because I'm trying to have like a semblance of a social life on top of doing both. So it's just been like hella busy.
You have been really social lately.
I have been really social. I'm making friends, you guys.
I'm proud of you.
I'm trying to have more bodies at our birthday party. That's
For
the
once
goal.
in our lives.
I know. I really want to have a really big party because I am going to be 25, which I'm scared of. And it's giving me a little bit of a mental crisis, but it's okay. I'm just looking into where we can host a big party. I've been emailing bars in the area being like, can I have a quote for a private event of a very large amount of people? I'm hoping the more people come, the cheaper it'll be because it's like people are going to be buying their own drinks, of course. It could just be like a normal night at a dive bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what would you be paying for?
I think just like the hosting of it, like allowing a private event to be in place.
Well, what if you did it at our friendly neighborhood bar, but like it wasn't like a private event, it was just like reserved tables?
Can you do that?
You should ask them.
I was gonna ask them. I emailed this other neighborhood bar that hosts private events, so I was asking for a quote, and they haven't gone back to me. But I feel like that'd be a lot of fun, and it doesn't have to be closed. But like, I do want to have balloons and like a little picture set up, you know.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, I couldn't just set that up in a bar on a normal night, but
I feel like if
it'd
it's
be-
a weekday, they shouldn't charge you that much because like what business are they really losing?
I don't know if a lot of people will come out to party on a weekday.
Like a Thursday?
Maybe. I was thinking Friday the 1st.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because my birthday's on a Sunday. So I feel like that would make sense to like do a joint.
I was also scared because I think that Jacob's planning something for me, but he's like trying to keep it under wraps from me, so I don't have to worry about it, which is really nice. But I was like, hopefully it's not like a conflict of interest.
Yeah. That would be an issue
Yeah.
because I would like you to be there.
I would like to be there.
I
Okay.
think
We'll get in touch.
I think the 1st is going to be hard because it's Halloween weekend, technically.
Do you think people would still be Halloween weekending the weekend after?
Yeah, because people will go hard all month and still go hard for Halloween.
I
But
feel
who
like,
knows? You should just try.
yeah, I'm emailing places. We're making plans. There's concepts of a plan in place.
Have concepts of a plan. Okay, that's exciting. I'm also planning a Halloween party. I'm very excited. It's my first Halloween party that I've ever planned.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm also planning our 3rd annual Friendsgiving.
Yay!
So very exciting. For Halloween, I'm gonna be Miss Piggy. My partner is gonna be Kermit. What are you guys gonna be?
I'm gonna be a fairy because I wanted to be a fairy, and Ethan's undecided on what he will be. First, it was fairy catcher. Then it was something you suggested, and he was like, "That's a great idea."
A wizard.
A wizard. He was like, "I'm gonna be a wizard."
Mm.
And his big next thing is gardener. So I get it because you're a fairy and I'm a gardener.
He could be a gnome.
I said no, and he didn't like that
Oh
idea.
my god, what is the difference between a fucking gnome and a wizard?
Right? And I was like, I think troll would be funny because he always uses that one emoji.
Yeah, he loves the troll emoji.
He wasn't down.
What
That's
the
his
heck?
contact name in my phone. It's just Ethan troll emoji.
But I will be a fairy. I didn't accidentally do it. I wanted the color. I got the dress on purpose. I realized it's low-key the color of Tinkerbell's dress, but like I'm not Tinkerbell.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Okay, so you got green. I have green wings
Yay!
for you. They're really cute.
Period.
This one, the one I wore last year.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna do Carrie, I think, still. I haven't bought anything yet, but you know what? It's just like a dress and a wig and like some accessories, so I'm not super worried about it. But I am really excited. I want to go like full cunty mode. Like I feel like I usually don't go all out for Halloween, and I really want to this year. So like wig, maybe no glasses, we'll see. But I would also like to see. I don't have contacts.
yeah,
We'll see.
You can still be Carrie. It's okay. I mean, you wear Pearl with glasses.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just need to get fake blood. That's the only thing that I really need to get on time because I know it can sell out around this time of year.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with my local Party City.
Okay. Talk your shit.
I just have memories of Party City having like a wall, like honestly wall to wall. The entire store was Halloween.
Yeah.
Like there weren't regular party supplies.
Mhm.
from
At least
my
during
memory.
October, yeah.
During October, during Halloween time, the entire store was filled with costumes, like floor to ceiling. And then there were like aisles also filled with Halloween stuff. But like now, it's just like, at least in my local Party City, it's just like the first like front quarter of the building is Halloween stuff, and then the back is like regular party supplies.
Mhm.
And then they have like a balloon area and like a candy area and like whatever. But it's just like I'm a little heartbroken. It's just not as nostalgic as I was hoping for it to be. I don't usually go to Party City. I am usually like a Spirit Halloween girly if I do buy a costume, because my other thing is Party City costumes are not always the greatest.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know what the deal is with both Michaels and Target trying to have pink involved in their Halloween color schemes. They're both doing it, and like it's cute for like a season, but like why are both stores doing it at the same time? Like
I think it's the Barbie effect.
okay, that's fine. Sure. I just like can't escape. Like if I want like party supplies that have like multicolors on them, there's always like pink in it. And I don't
Yeah.
want I want classic Halloween colors.
Well, my thing is like obviously I have a lot of pink in the house, but like if I'm gonna get Halloween decorations, I want them to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to blend in with my regular shit.
Yeah. My theme, it's obviously Halloween, but like the theme is just like classic Halloween, like just
Like Halloween Town.
orange,
Halloween.
black, green, maybe purple.
Yeah.
Halloween Town, yes. Like vintage Halloween almost.
Mm.
So I don't know. That's my gripe. I'm just very tired of this like overly modernized, like hot pink or like neon pink, neon green, like whatever.
Yeah, I feel like that's just a whole topic in itself. I feel like brands do so much to modernize themselves where it removes like any fun from
Character.
any
Yeah.
character from their initial concept. This happens a lot with like honestly anything.
Logos.
Logos. Why are we modernizing logos? They're all ugly as shit and they all look the same. Everything is gray. Like nothing looks cool or original anymore.
Agreed. So lame.
Yeah.
So Halloween shopping hasn't been as like exciting yet as I was hoping for it to be, but I also haven't gone to Spirit Halloween yet this year. I'm excited to go. The animatronics scare the shit out of me.
Mhm.
I am not like a Halloween Horror Nights kind of girl. The thought of going without any type of like noise canceling headphones, just I don't want to think about it, and it just doesn't sound fun to me like at all.
It's actually my worst nightmare. I hate going.
Yeah.
I used to be like scared to say that because it used to be like people would call you a poser or like you're being annoying or something if you're like, I get scared at Halloween Horror Nights, but I do. It's overstimulating and
A poser.
yeah,
Seeing as what?
just like someone who likes horror or something. And you can like horror without liking Halloween Horror Nights personally. I don't want to be in the horror movie.
I'm also not a goth. Like that's don't call me a poser just because I don't like being scared.
I think a lot of people think anyone alternative automatically has to like certain things.
They do.
But yeah, I find no joy in being scared at Halloween Horror Nights personally. I would love to. I feel like I would love to be like a thrill seeker, but I don't really like roller coasters like that either for that reason. It's just not my thing. But one thing to talk about Spirit Halloween, I'm really intrigued at the way that Art the Clown has been like the new face of modern horror, when I don't really think that Terrifier has any storyline besides gore,
Mhm.
and it's not giving what like Halloween or Scream was giving, in my opinion. Like I think it's a good mascot. Like it's a very interesting looking character, and I understand why he's everywhere. If you
Very
look,
brandable.
he's a very brandable character, 100%. But I don't think a lot of the people have seen the movie. And I have no interest in watching it because I know that it's literally just like torture porn, and that's not really the kind of horror that I like personally.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big gore person.
Me neither.
It doesn't do it for me. I know it's technically the most realistic form of horror because it could actually happen, as opposed to like paranormal or like I don't fucking know. But yeah, gore doesn't really do it for me. I've seen Terrifier. It was fine. I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, that's the one that's allegedly like really bad, but
yeah.
I have no interest in seeing flesh squelching. I have no interest in seeing people being scalped personally. It does nothing for me. Like there's no storyline there. It's just like, oh, there's people being tortured. Okay, why do I want to see that?
Mhm.
The fuck?
Last night, me and my roomies went to go see Speak No Evil, and it was really good. I recommend it. I like it.
Hell yeah. Was it like a re-release or a new one?
I think it's a new one because Cassie was talking about how there
Okay.
is an older one where, spoiler, the whole family dies. And spoiler, in this one, you can just cut this. I don't know. In this one, like, not everybody dies. So, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
So it might be a different movie. I don't know. It was a good movie.
I don't watch horror movies because I am scared enough every day already.
I live in fear.
I live in fear. I'm good.
Yeah, that's super fair. That's mostly why I like a lot of like psychological horror.
That's worse for me.
Really? I love psychological horror, but I also
My mind is my worst enemy.
It's a dark place.
very interesting mind palace you have there.
Mind Palace. That's cute.
It used to be a thing that they would say in fucking Sherlock, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch, and he would be like, "Hold on, I need to go to my mind palace."
I'm gonna say that now.
It was so funny. But I like horror movies, and I really like the culture of it. But I do think, sorry,
You're excused.
thank you. Sorry, I had to blow my nose for anyone who gives a shit. I have a gripe, a bone to pick, if you will, with people who have like so much. What's the word I'm trying to use? People who feel like they like horror more than you do because they watch like torture porn. If you have seen a Serbian film or anything of the sort, I don't think that you have a better knowledge of horror. I think you're just a fucking weirdo, to be honest. I think that if you've like gone out of your way to watch a Serbian film after reading a synopsis and being like, oh, that's something that I want to look at, I think that you're weird. I understand the social commentary of it. I understand that like gore says something and trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I also don't give a shit. I don't think that it necessarily makes a story better.
Yeah. Seek help if that's what you're into.
Mm-hmm.
If you have been watching any form of snuff since, well, past the age of like, I don't know, however old you are in 6th grade, 12, 13.
Yeah.
like, please move on. You're weird and you're creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust you.
It's also giving edgelord. Like you just think you're so cool because you can sit through like torture montages. That doesn't mean that you're cool. It just means that you probably need some sort of psychological evaluation if you feel totally fine. I also think a lot of people in horror, men specifically, are like, yeah, I love horror, and it's just like their favorite movies are just brutalizing women or like involving sexual assault towards women. Like, I don't really understand why that has to be such a common trope as it is, in my opinion. I feel like it's very played out. It's not interesting. At least for me. Like, I'm kind of over it.
Unless it's like a true part of the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
You looked like you were going to say something. Comment your favorite horror movie down below, please. Thank you.
Yes, we are interested.
Mine, as basic as it is Hereditary. It's very good. It's very creepy. I like body horror. I like how much I hate the way that the mom moves
Mhm.
like a little cockroach. And well, I know I was just talking about how I don't like gore, but well, her head being broken off
Mhm.
was really did it for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's
I
different
feel like,
though.
yeah, that's less gore and that's more just like
It's like shock factor.
shock. Yeah. Because I think gore would have showed you like everything.
You're right.
And I think the shock factor of gore is what does it for some people. But I'm just like, I know that those are props and they still just like look nasty. Like, it just feels nasty to me. I don't know. Personal gripe, if you will.
By the way, I know I just said I saw Speak No Evil, and that I like it and I recommend it. It is kind of gory, but I like the story. So
Yeah, I think as long as there is a story, because I feel like with Terrifier, there's not really like a real plot. It's just following this entity
Mhm.
who kills people, which doesn't really feel interesting to me. He's like from space, no? Or am I stupid?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
A lot of my nightmares are like it feels like I'm in a horror movie where I'm being like chased in a house or like in a building, in a warehouse,
Mhm.
in somewhere, by like a murderer.
Mhm.
either with a gun or whatever they may have. And I'm like hiding and like I'm like hiding in cabinets and shit.
Is this a reoccurring dream?
Were you chased a lot as a child?
No. But I feel like as a child, maybe there were times, honestly, like I think it might just come from like playing like in the dark hide and seek. We call it manhunt.
That sounds so much scarier.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's like a trauma related to it, but
Mhm.
and it's not like a recurring dream. It's not like the same exact dream, the same story,
Mhm.
but it's like the same.
Formula.
Yeah. Do you guys have recurring nightmares?
I did as a kid.
Yeah.
It was just like in my dream, I would get up to go to my parents' room because I used to have to go and be like, I had a nightmare. I'm scared a lot.
No.
And in the dream, I woke up and walked to my door and opened my door, and the hallway was a conveyor belt.
Oh.
There's just a bunch of shit, but like I couldn't get across the hall to my parents' room like at all. I was like 8 when I had this,
Mm-hmm.
but like, and I would just like start crying because I would keep walking to try to find the end of the conveyor belt and I couldn't find it.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
super
God.
sad.
I remember that makes me like think of like there were times where I was scared of my room as a kid, and like I would just like I was the creepy one. I would just like stand outside my parents' door and just like because I was too afraid to like go in there and like bother them because
Yeah.
a lot of times they were like, go back to your room, like you know
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
weren't like inviting. So I would just stand there because like being near them like gave me comfort. But then I'm just standing in a dark hallway like in front of a door, like creepy as fuck.
Yeah, that's like a horror movie in itself. Like the possessed child.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go to bed. So, but yeah, do you have any recurring nightmares?
I'll have to think about that one. I can't think of anything at the top of my head. I don't usually remember my dreams very often.
Me either.
If I do, they're just really weird.
Yeah.
I do often have apocalypse dreams, all of which begin like at the start of the apocalypse, and it's me trying to scramble to get like Max and Lily,
Oh.
and it's always with Ethan not home because like bad shit just happens when Ethan's not with me.
Yeah.
Sad.
But okay, I'm gonna say something, and I don't want shit for it because I'll explain myself after. And in the dream, I'm just racing to try to find whatever I can from whoever to be able to put Max and Lily down and kill myself.
Yeah.
Because I've always said that I will not live through an apocalypse, and I'm not doing that to my animals. I'm not letting them fend for themselves. It's not happening. We're going out. I'm
Yeah.
done.
I agree with
And
that.
I am not taking any hate or opposite opinions to that.
I actually think that's really sweet.
I have no desire to survive. Life is hard enough already.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like not let your animals die of whatever it may be. Like,
Yeah. They're already so scared as is.
Yeah, it's the main reason I can't watch any horror or thrillers. Is anytime there's an animal involved, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like because I'm like, where is it this entire time?
Yeah.
There's no way it's okay while the entire house is getting murdered. Like,
Yeah. That's a big reason why I didn't like Smile, because in there's a dead calico cat. I was just thinking about Chai.
Yep.
And it like actually made me cry.
I was just about to say I don't ever watch Smile then. But you don't see how it dies.
Yeah, but you just see its little corpse.
Yeah, it's
And
really
that's sad. That's another thing that I have a gripe with horror. I feel like it's overplayed. Like I get it. I understand it. The symbolic value of it all, the like leading up, the build up, I get it. I still don't fucking like it, personally.
Of dead animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it never makes me feel good.
Another recurring nightmare that I get. Well, not another because the other one wasn't. But sometimes I think I clench my jaw really tight when I'm sleeping. And sometimes in my dream, like I'm clenching it so hard that like my teeth crumble, and it's like really painful.
Sounds
I-
like stress dreams.
I've heard that this is like a really common
yeah.
nightmare, is like your teeth falling out.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, stress dreams.
Ethan clenches when he sleeps, and you can hear it because he's like grinding his teeth. Every morning when I'm getting ready for work, it kills me.
That sounds horrible.
Speaking of, this morning I woke up and Ethan was coming inside from having a cigarette. He was like, "What are you doing up?" And I was like, "Getting ready for work. What are you doing?" Because it's 4 a.m. He's like, "I just got home."
What? Up
From
at
work.
4 in the morning?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Some stupid band extended till 2, but it was so funny because we were both like, "What are you doing?"
This town ain't big enough for both of us.
Wow, wow, wow.
Sing it.
Um,
I have news.
Hmm.
I graduated with my master's with magna cum laude. Cum laude?
Slay.
Mega cum laude.
congrats.
I don't know what it means. They put it on the diploma.
I think that means that you like passed with all A's, no?
Yeah.
I think so. Duh.
She slayed.
But that's all I've been up to.
Period.
That's good.
That's all I got.
Incredible. We didn't
Mhm.
even know until recently.
Yeah, I just found out.
That's so cool. I could never.
I don't do anything now that I'm not in school. I come home, I lay down, I watch TV, I go to bed.
It's very time occupying. I didn't realize how like time intensive my last semester would be, which makes sense. They're all like upper division courses. But like, fuck, I have no free time.
There's an eyelash or something in my mic. It looks way too curly to be an eyelash. I'm scared.
It could be from a cat.
Cat hair. I see one on mine too.
It was curled.
Like this.
It was curled though.
I saw it.
That's a cat hair. What I had was
Eyelash.
yeah. It was like so long.
eyelash.
A boy eyebrow.
Maybe.
Jacob has crazy eyebrow hairs. Love growing them.
Does he scream?
Yeah, he's not a good sport. He gets so mad.
Why are men like that? How can men get tattoos and not get their eyebrows plucked?
Speak it, sister.
It does hurt more. Well, I've been doing more tattoos lately. That's been fun.
Yay!
That's some news.
Mhm.
I still have a Halloween flash to post, so stay
Period.
tuned.
Come get a tattoo.
Come get a tattoo.
Yes, Rizzo Tats on Instagram. Stay updated. Stay in the know.
Yes, thank you.
I would say I have been very girl oriented lately, which is nice.
Good.
Been hanging out with a lot of my girlfriends, plural, like friends that are girls. Sorry, I know straight women use that a lot in like an annoying way. But I've been hanging out with a lot of like single friends that are women, and it's been very fulfilling, very enriching. One funny thing about like being a single girl in a friend group of other single girls is just like seeing the same men on the dating apps, just passing them around like a blunt. Like, yeah, let's swipe on them together. Why not? Not gonna do anything with it.
That's fun.
Yeah, just like hang out with friends, prioritizing that over anything else. I will like open the dating apps here and there, but they're kind of boring. So they're just like little hot or not game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing real. I don't know if anyone was interested in my love life update, but that was that.
That's all they're
Woo!
getting.
That's all they're getting. There was a date that was had, but it was not very good. Well, it was fine. I just don't want to share too much because I feel bad.
She won't even show us pictures.
Fake. Listen.
She's traumatized by something that I said once.
One time I showed
do?
Elena a photo and she said, "Love yourself." This is me protecting my peace, I fear.
I'm sorry.
What did I do?
What kind of friend would I be?
So true.
I just disagreed, so simply. But
Okay, well, you know, if you want to show us pictures and you don't want our opinion, we can just have that precedent set.
but I feel like
We have facial expressions.
you have facial expressions, yes.
Can you text it to me later and I won't respond?
We should just wear.
That's worse.
We should just wear ski masks and then have her show us the photo.
like our eyes won't be like this.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's okay. I don't really give a shit about the people that I was meeting, so it's not like it hurts my feelings or anything.
But we still don't get to see them.
I have to take breaks because my taste needs to elevate because I keep meeting people that are unemployed, I guess.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
The other one that I met before I did know. But he was a good time. He was fun. I liked hanging out with him.
Is that the one that lives down the street?
The neighbor friend, yeah.
Do you still hang out with him?
No, there's some tea with that, but I don't know if I want to share it on the podcast, but I can tell you guys after.
How are these men paying rent with no jobs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, actually, one of them lives with his parents. That's why I didn't go out with him again. Lived with his parents. Didn't have a job.
How old was he?
24.
Oh wow. Oh,
I'm not meeting anyone younger than me. It's like 23, but I think I'm going to change that. I think I'm going to keep it at 24.
honestly, do it at 25 now already.
25 and up.
A 23-year-old is synonymous with 19 in my head.
You need someone with the developed frontal lobe.
Yeah, for me, that's like a year and a half younger, but that 23-year-old man will not provide for me.
No.
No, he won't.
Yeah, I need to have better taste. And I think I'm growing because when I meet like artsy people, I'm just like, I probably would have been like super into this when I was like 19, and now I'm just like, good job, grow up.
Mm-hmm.
I fear. Sorry. I just have so much on my plate. Like, I have school, I have work, I have the pod, I have friends that I hang out with regularly. I have people who commission jewelry from me here and there. It's not very often, but sometimes still. I don't know, I just have shit going on in my life, and I have no interest in like having somebody wait around for me while they like, I don't know. What do you do when you're unemployed? Nothing?
Boys video game.
I loved being unemployed.
I would love to be unemployed. I wish I could be again.
It was the best month of my life.
Maybe it's just jealousy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous of them.
No, because when we're unemployed, we like pick up hobbies and start doing crafts. Men just loaf.
They just loaf. They rot. They bed rot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete them again. I had to. I was like certain that my Tinder got banned because I kept telling people to kill themselves. It was always deserved. I promise, it was always deserved. But I just like started being really mean. And then I had to get it like went down for a few days, and then I had to email them and be like, "Hey, what happened to my account?"
What'd they say?
They said that it wasn't from that. They said that it was just like I needed to verify my face, and then it got verified.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. You're telling me someone didn't report me for saying kill yourself?
I'm sure it's been done.
I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure.
Wow. Maybe we should have had a topic. Is there any news event that we can comment on?
I was born in Springfield, Ohio.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Were you actually?
That's the funniest thing
Yeah.
you've ever told me.
I was born in Springfield, Ohio.
I did not know that you were born in Ohio.
I thought you were born in California.
My parents lived in Ohio. I don't know if they were like stationed out there. They were both in the army.
Yeah.
I see.
But well, my grandma also lives out there, so I don't know. But yeah, I was born there. So that's kind of crazy that the little small town that I was birthed in got a little shout out.
A little shout out's crazy.
What a funny way to say that.
Pray for the cats and the dogs
No.
that are definitely not being eaten.
Yeah, I do think that the rhetoric that's being spread right now is super sad, and it's very reminiscent of like the anti-Muslim or like Islamophobic rhetoric that was spread around like post 9/11, where it's like attacking a group of people over something that you are ignorant about. Like, I have seen stuff about like Haitian immigrants feeling that they need to like move elsewhere, which makes me really sad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are just very ignorant.
Also, I'm sorry. What illegal immigrant would go to Ohio, of all places, and start causing a ruckus by eating animals
Yeah, people's pets.
in Ohio?
People's pets, allegedly. Mhm.
Like, no one who really wanted to be in America would ever do that. Because Ohio,
Mhm.
you couldn't have. Sorry, I just can't. The idea of that's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I think JD Vance like point blank said that there was no factual basis for the claim that they had made, and it sucks that they can so easily spread hate, and they can do so much good with the power and influence that they have, but they just don't. They just spread hate to like very tight knit marginalized communities.
You know what's driving me bananas is that, like, when you ask a Trump supporter, you're like, you are comfortable with that man representing us as a country, representing you. And, you know, sometimes you're like, well, no, but it's better than Kamala. How?
Yeah.
How is that better? She was an attorney general. I don't understand where it's clicking in their brains that, like, Trump is better than that.
Even just like watching 2 seconds of the debate, like
Yeah.
just how professional Kamala is compared to Trump. And I'm not defending Kamala. I don't fuck with her. But it's clear that she's way smarter, way more professional, way more equipped. For like a big girl job, such as being the president, I suppose.
Yeah.
Out of the two.
I just think it's crazy to be like, yeah, him, that's the one.
Yeah, I saw some people, like when people interview Trump supporters at like rallies and stuff, and one of them was like, "Oh, I'm voting for Trump because I'm voting against communism," as in Kamala is a communist. And one, it's really funny that people don't know what they're saying ever. But also two, like the Reagan administration just came out, like people that were from the Reagan administration were like, "Yeah, we're supporting Kamala." Like people from very, very, very Republican parties previously are like, yeah, we're pro Kamala. Like that shows you how, one, centrist she is, if not right leaning, two, how far right Trump is. Like that's just so far past like Republican.
Yikes.
It's hard to even describe how disappointing seeing that was.
I didn't even know that. I don't want to vote for someone that the Reagan administration, people that were a part of the Reagan administration like side with. But
yeah, and it's crazy. I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but like I've seen Reagan Bush like debates before in the past, and it really is true that yesterday's Republicans are today's Democrats. Like yesterday's Republicans are much more progressive than Democrats are today.
mm-hmm.
And it's really disappointing. You would think that we would have gotten further given the fact that Democrats used to be much more progressive than they are now, but we just haven't.
Yeah.
It's because men ruined everything.
Speak on it, sister.
White, middle-aged men with drinking problems, probably.
Allegedly.
Probably beat their wives. Who knows?
So true. I think we also definitely need to have like an age cap on presidents because no fucking business for... You can see, even though obviously Trump was like not smart or intelligent before in the past, like there's been such a decline in like his cognitive abilities in the past few years. Like somebody of that cognitive ability should not be able to run for president of a country.
Yeah, that fucker's old as shit.
Old as shit. And you can very clearly tell between 2016, 2020, and 2024 election, like in the past 8 years, obviously he has been on a decline. He's like, what, 75 now or something? I don't know.
Senile.
Senile.
I personally think that the leader of our country should be nice to look at.
Yeah, bring back hot presidents.
Not even hot, just like better.
Presentable.
Presentable, yeah.
We have to present this person to the world.
I don't want to squint while I'm watching a video of them speak, you know?
It's like that fucking... Did you watch that Jubilee video with Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
Where he smiles?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
He's so
horrifying.
creepy.
That was so scary. One thing that bothers me about like debates when... Not like presidential debates, just like debates between people discussing politics like that Jubilee video. I feel like people like Charlie Kirk or Ben Shapiro are just loud and they speak over you and they're like, I won that debate. No. You didn't win that debate just because you spoke over somebody and you didn't let them speak. It's really unfortunate that that's how we view debates. But it's also hard for me to take it seriously when we are watching debates with people who have no skin in the game. Like, why are we debating? Why are we platforming like a straight white cisgendered man on topics that personally affect you? Like, we would have like a gay person, a black person debating this man on whether they should have rights and why. Like, he has no opinion that's based in reality or like personhood, really. It's just statistics on a paper for him. I don't know. I just don't really understand why we're platforming these people.
Also, his definition of a fetus is completely false.
Yeah.
White men think that in relation to others, they like are like God. Like
Mhm.
when they put themselves in a group of people that's diverse, to them they're like, well, clearly I'm the most powerful here for whatever reason.
Mhm.
We know, but you know, and it's gross. And I think we should stop giving these people views because it wasn't the change my mind guy. I forgot his name.
Yes. Steven Crowder, I think.
Yeah, that should like why from either side, why are we promoting this? Like, why do you just want to watch people argue and get heated in a public area? I don't understand.
Yeah, especially when one is like heated because they're defending themselves and their right to live, and the other is just like doing this for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
Like you can see the difference in their values. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I think that some people genuinely feel that they have more authority. Well, there's that like white supremacy inherently like makes white people feel like they have authority, which is why you get those like Karens that are like, show me like your ID so I can see your address when they like harass random people of color on the street. When it's like, you don't have any authority over me. Like, what are you talking about?
yeah. Like I don't owe you anything, actually.
Yeah, it's a very interesting concept to look at.
I just read this headline on the New York Times, and it says Elon Musk has barricaded himself behind a phalanx of armed bodyguards that operates like a mini secret service.
I don't think anyone is trying to assassinate Elon Musk. No one gives a fuck about him enough.
And if they are, just try a little harder.
I don't know who he thinks he is. I think maybe because he knows that he insulted the Swifties, he thinks they're after him or something.
It's because, you know, life gets pretty crazy and chaotic being the baby daddy of Grimes' kids.
Yeah, I guess so. Apparently
Yeah.
he's like 5 different people's baby daddies, which
Yeah.
it's also the whole like, Taylor, I will give you a baby that you're not going to take care of again.
Yeah.
You have enough of those, I
Hey,
think.
another one. What? Alimony check's gonna go crazy, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I find this whole Taylor Swift thing hilarious because number one, it happened right after she came back from Europe, which I told Ethan, I was like, she's not gonna say anything while she's in Europe.
Mhm.
It's not gonna happen. And the whole I don't know if that tweet's doctored, the Elon Musk tweet, I think.
Which one?
It's like talking about that disease you can get from like being too close to your cat's mouth or whatever.
Okay.
Toxoplasma or whatever the fuck.
Oh, I didn't see that tweet. Elon Musk tweeted something?
Something like that. Like basically shade at the picture that Taylor posted with her like thing endorsing Kamala.
Mhm.
I had no idea until I read that post that Donald Trump put AI of her endorsing him on his page.
Yeah, he did. I think that's why she spoke up about it.
It is, but like that's crazy because I mean, essentially, you know, in the perfect world, his campaign should operate like a company.
Mhm.
And there's got to be like a lot of checks and balances for like the things that they put on a website like that. So to put something that's clearly fake, like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Not for a second did Donald Trump think, yeah, Taylor Swift endorsed me.
I
That's
think that it should
crazy.
be illegal.
It's scary.
It's really scary. And he also posted photos on Twitter of Kamala. They're AI photos, but it's Kamala wearing the fucking hammer and sickle. And like everyone in her audience is like a communist. And it's, I think,
I wish.
It sucks because it's so funny, but then like you think about it and it's like, oh, all of the fucking Facebook grandmas are not going to know that this is fake. They're going to think that
Exactly.
Kamala is actually like a hard left-wing communist, which a lot of them obviously don't agree with and don't really understand. But it should be illegal to post from a presidential candidate for them to post artificial intelligence photos of either them, people endorsing them, or their opposing candidate. Like, I don't understand how he's not in jail again.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
It's really it's really disappointing and really depressing to think about like the state of the world right now and how embarrassing US politics are, but then how vital they are to geopolitics as well, just because like what happens in the US affects the whole entire world because we have military bases all over, and the way that we like run our country affects. There's a whole like chain, like
Yeah.
process that comes after that.
I'm just really scared of AI, like in general, like in my own life.
Did you see Elon Musk's robot girlfriend?
No.
It's so uncanny. It's like there was just like a photo. I don't know if it's real, but I think so. I saw a lot of people covering it. He posted a photo on Twitter, I think, or Instagram. Not sure. But it was a photo of him at dinner with this robot, and the face and neck were like hyper realistic. Like it looked like a woman, but like body was
Gross.
robot. And so it's just like, this is this is so creepy.
Yeah.
I would hate to see how much detail he put on the body.
Mm-hmm.
Because how fully
Just put a
functional
fleshlight on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
Yeah. For as much
Nasty.
money that he has, he could just hire like an escort woman to pretend that she's interested in him. Like, why a robot? I don't understand.
Because he's creepy and weird and wants to be different and goes for the shock factor, and I hate him.
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna try to figure out a way to impregnate a robot and make human robot babies.
Oh my god, yeah.
My brain
would
is
not be
already going to the
surprised.
darkest places.
I mean, he was trying to fucking colonize Mars, so I wouldn't be surprised. I think I would love it if Elon Musk were to think. But it's just like the fact that he still has fanboys to this day is so icky, like nasty. Like there's nothing interesting or intelligent about him. He just bought his companies. Like he bought PayPal. He bought into Tesla. He bought into Twitter. Like he's not the genius that people think that he is. It's really crazy.
He's just rich.
He's just rich from fucking an emerald apartheid landmine. Like his family's money is built off of like slavery, basically.
Oh my god.
Did you guys also see that chick that Donald Trump is fucking allegedly? She's like a super fan. of
Yeah.
Trump.
What's her name?
Laura something.
Laura Lou
Sandoval or something.
I don't think it's Sandoval.
I don't know.
It's
Where
it's
did that
Laura
name come
Loomer.
from?
Is it Laura?
Vanderpump Rules.
Loomer.
Thomas
Thank you.
Sandoval.
Thank you. I've been watching too much Love Island. Sorry.
I did see the new Beetlejuice movie and I did not like it.
Oh, don't tell me that. I want to see it.
No. Okay, you'll love it, but if you take Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega, and the mom's name, I forgot it, out of it, it would suck.
Yeah.
It's good because these three women are iconic and beautiful and amazing to watch. Otherwise, I would have hated the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
The original Beetlejuice is corny.
Yeah. This was just like, it felt like it wasn't thought out, I guess.
Mm.
Or maybe, I don't know. I mean, because Tim Burton also just like put his girlfriend randomly in it
Yeah.
just to like have her have a part,
Okay.
which like cool, but like still.
Mhm.
I don't know. I was a little disappointed. I wanted to feel more nostalgic and it didn't.
Yeah. What is the most recent Tim Burton movie that we've gotten? I feel like it's been ages.
I don't actually know. Let me see if I can.
Interesting.
Like movie or show? Because I know he did the Wednesday
Maybe it was
show.
like Frank. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
I feel like since Tim Burton films have become more, I don't want to say mainstream because it sounds corny.
Dumbo.
Oh, did he do Dumbo?
He did Dumbo, and before that was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Oh, okay. I do think since he's become like a more, I guess mainstream is the best way to say it, because before it was like just for like weirdos and emo kids, and now it's like everybody likes Tim Burton movies. But I feel like since they got bigger, there's less of that. There's less of that like authenticity, I guess. Like it feels like it's trying to replicate something versus just being something.
Yeah.
Like it's trying to replicate the idea of being a Tim Burton movie versus just being like its own standalone thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, all these movies have already been like a thing, like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
thing for Peculiar Children. That was already a book. Dumbo was already a thing.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since he's done his own like story.
That's true. I am tired of like remakes and part twos of things.
Me too. I'm over sequels.
Yeah, I'm tired of sequels. I'm tired of the like female gender bending of original stories. Like I just want new stories. I just want something that's new and fun and fresh.
Yes, I agree. Give us creativity.
Yeah, same with music. Music's been boring lately.
That's what Jacob and I were just talking about yesterday.
Mm.
Like every genre boring
Yeah.
to me. I've heard it all.
Yeah,
I just keep skipping and skipping and skipping songs when I'm in the car.
that's how I feel too. Like nothing is hitting lately. I feel like for music especially, like when referring to what is popular right now, it just starts emulating each other. So then you get tired of it because it's just like I'm here literally hearing the same fucking thing over and over again. I'm sure people will start to emulate Chapel Roan and like her own thing soon. Because we're tired of what we've been listening to. Now that we have something new, I think people will try to emulate that. It's just very cyclical, and I'm over it.
There are only so many riffs in the world.
Yeah.
So I get it. I don't really know how to solve this.
I just feel like we've had like certain artists stop making music, and it's like such like a bad example because I don't really listen to him. But
Mhm.
Justin Bieber doesn't make a ton of music anymore, but no one's filling that slot of like pop star boy. Harry kind of did, but again, he's also not making music right now.
Yeah.
And it's like Ariana Grande kind of switched to movies. Sabrina Carpenter's kind of taking that slot over, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like we just keep losing bigger artists, and we keep getting like a bunch of like kind of big artists that all sound the same
Mhm.
Yeah.
because they're all being produced by fucking Jack Antonoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for, but it's not whatever's out right now. Chapel Roan filled the gap for a while, and she still does for probably not much longer.
Yeah. There's just only so much that you can listen to the same album.
Yeah.
Hey, but she's gonna be on Saturday Night Live November 2nd, which she was already on it recently. No,
No, I think that was Sabrina.
I feel like she's gonna have a single.
I hope so. She did say that she is like working on a second album, which I'm really excited to hear. Her fucking VMAs performance was amazing.
It was so good.
So good.
Yeah, she's so cool.
I feel like someone like that is exactly what satisfies that. Cause it's like, oh, people thought she was going to do a cheer routine. No, she was fucking Joan of Arc. Like, she always does what you're not going to expect. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah. The silence in my head is crazy.
It's literally crickets in my head.
Are you okay?
It's been an hour.
I promise next episode we will come prepared.
Yeah, just an off day for us.
We just missed you guys.
I think we talked about some interesting things today. I just don't think that they were very long-lived.
Yeah, we also kind of talked a lot before the podcast started. So I think maybe
There's a lot of confidential information flying around these days, so we got to be a little careful.
yeah, we're trying to be better about not oversharing too much on the internet because we did kind of we fucking came out swinging the first few episodes and we have to refrain.
I just
Whoa,
won't be swinging
Don't scare
this
them
week.
away.
Yeah, I'll swing next week.
There
Don't
will
worry.
still be swinging when it is the appropriate time.
Yeah, we're just
You gotta aim, or you gotta time out your swings.
yeah, we're also not getting drunk before every episode anymore. So that's also why we're being smarter about the way that
Yeah.
we're putting them out.
Maybe we'll bring that back for the holidays.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Kidding.
we could.
We should do themed episodes for the holidays.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
We can wear pajamas. One
We can
episode.
all be Buttercup.
Wait, you have dark
That'd be
hair now.
Imagine 3 Buttercups just like
That would actually be really funny.
Sunglasses too, because their eyes are all
Yeah.
like weird.
I feel like that would actually match your dark hair right now.
It could work.
Yeah.
I'm making her give me bangs today.
Love.
She's like,
Period.
No, I got it.
I'm so excited for you. When was the last time you had bangs?
February.
Are you doing like straight across or no? like curtain.
I want like transitional.
Period.
What option?
Transitions.
I have pictures.
Okay.
Period.
I want Bella Hadid bangs.
This means
I
nothing
love
to me.
Bella Hadid. I just bought one of her perfumes. I'm gonna make you guys smell it right now.
I would like to.
I have a perfume I want you guys to smell too.
Yes. The only thing that I have to say negatively about Bella Hadid and her perfume brand is that while I love the bottle shapes, I don't know if you guys are familiar, they're shaped like geodes, they're gorgeous. You have to pay $35 fucking dollars for a plastic stand because otherwise they just lay flat.
That's
Which I'm just
really
not
annoying.
doing. I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
spending extra money on a stand.
Get air dry clay and make your own.
I totally could. And it's just plastic. Like, it's
Yeah.
a plastic stand. There's no fucking way in the world that it's worth almost $40.
Also, like there should be a beginner kit then that's like $5 more that comes with the stand, if that's the case.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just ended up buying the little mini, like the travel size.
Yeah.
I also don't love the spray is not a spritz. It's like a stream. So it's
Oh.
just like kind of feel like I'm being peed on a little bit.
I pray to God I never feel that feeling.
Yeah. What's your perfume?
Huh?
What's the perfume you have to share with the class?
I have a Joe Malone peony one that I want you guys to smell, and then I have one
Yeah.
from Ipsy that's like vanilla that I want you guys to smell.
I'm such a slut for vanilla and like elevated vanilla scents. I was just making a little TikTok video today about like the scents that I use, and I'm like, yeah, these are all vanilla base. Makes sense.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
You guys should check out BB's TikTok if you don't already follow her.
Yeah.
She does really cute outfit of the day videos, and
Please.
sometimes she yaps. So
Yeah.
everybody loves that.
I'm trying to get better at posting regularly. I'm almost at 4K. I'm like 50 followers shy from 4K, I think, which is 40% of my goal, which is pretty good.
Percentages. That's really good though. That's a lot.
And yeah, we're getting there. I'm also surprised because I haven't posted in a while because I've been really busy with school since it started. But I've still been gaining followers, so if you would like to follow me on there, I'm pretty active in the sense that I will interact. I haven't been as on top of it, but I also had an essay due this week and like a bunch of other shit to do. But I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better, I promise.
And you know, one day we will eventually post on the podcast socials more.
Yes. We're just also goddamn busy. Like, it's
Also-
hard to cut out time for it.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite funny moments, or maybe not even funny moments, but like
Quotes.
quotes, most controversial moments, things that you think would be interesting, things that you think other people would like to see on TikTok. Help us
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Give us some feedback. That's also part of why I haven't like made that many clips, because I think about like the different episodes and I'm like, oh, I have to listen to them again, and then I'm like, oh fuck, like what in each episode sounds good. I get overwhelmed when I start to break it down in my head.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
We're all yapped out, so we're gonna go smell some perfumes and watch some TV.
Yeah.
Shout out to the comment from our YouTube. We love you. If
Yes,
you are,
thank you, Michaela.
yeah, thank you, Michaela. Anyone else who has anything else to say, DM us, comment, like, repost, share, rate. Please rate. Please rate. Please rate us.
5 stars only.
5 stars only. We've gotten a recent influx, and you know what? It doesn't bother me, but I don't feel like it's reflective of our value. I feel like they are, not to sound full of myself, but I do feel like they are hate ratings.
They are.
We are haters.
From
I mean, I expect it.
We connected our dots. We know who did it, and that's fine. We're coming for you in the karmic universe, so watch out.
I am self-aware. I know that we're haters, but I feel like we're still nice girls. We're not bitches. We're just haters, you know?
We're mostly just hating on like capitalism and conservatives.
Listen,
Concepts.
it's not like we're sitting here going, yeah, Jessica, who lives on fucking Pine Avenue in whatever city in California, I hate that bitch. No, we're talking about our lives and scenarios, so it's not bad.
yeah. It's also that whole thing of like, is talking about the thing that happened worse than actually doing the thing that happened? No, not really, I don't think.
Also, I lived it. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah,
Whatever.
we will talk about things that we like in the future. We're doing that more too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Chill. Don't make empty promises.
All right, later, haters.
Okay, bye.